発しちゃうな。ほらー。
Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Guys, this is the third video I'm doing today. Okay, so the first video that was out, the news video, I did that on a Thursday. The other video I did, the Mars video, I actually shot that today. But I don't usually do 3 videos in one day. But guys, when it comes to Shadow Dancer, you know what? I will lose sleep in order to get this video out there. I am super excited about this. So there has been an update to the Sega System 18 core. Now it's not quite in beta yet, but hopefully it will be soon. So it should be available soon. I most certainly hope for Jotego Patreon supporters. But at the moment it's in alpha stage. We're kind of testing it. But as you can see from the visuals that you're seeing on screen now, the game has made a lot of progress from the last update that I had. If you watched the last update, if you remember the last video, the game was running fine, it felt good, but all the backgrounds were muddled up. Well, now the backgrounds aren't muddled up. I played it, I didn't have a lot of time to actually spend hours and hours on this game, which I'd love to do, right? If I get some time later or an opening comes, I'll live stream this and play Shadow Dancer for like an hour. I don't mind because I love this game, right? If I play a little bit now, it plays good, it feels good. The graphical glitch that was easily noticeable in the short time that I played it was at the beginning of every level. At this moment in time, you've got like a little graphical glitch. It's like a little stripe going on the left hand side. That only occurs at the beginning of the level. Now, last time, or in the last video, we spoke about the Mega Drive VDP that wasn't implemented yet. It still has not been implemented, even though Jotego and team have made progress on this. And guys, this is definitely like one of the cores I'm most looking forward to. It's an absolute pleasure to play this even in its infancy. A big shout out to Jotego for trusting me with this stuff. I absolutely love it, and he knows I love this game, right? So props to you, Jotego. So Shadow Dancer, I'm sure you guys are familiar with it. I talk about it all the time. Now the issue that I was having on here, I play this game on emulation, right? And I don't play in complete games, so I'm in a habit of playing arcade games, running a credit, never really continuing, just seeing how far I can get with one, spending 5 to 10 minutes on a game and moving along. Now some of the timings in here, I'm so used to the emulation, which does have a slight delay. Now I can get used to that delay. It's not something I want to get used to, but I like this game a lot and I play it on that delay is gone. So then sometimes when I'm trying to pull off some kind of like jump up, some precision ninja star shots, right, I'm pressing the button like a little bit early, so it's definitely going to take me some getting used to, but that's not a bad thing. It just means I've got the best version of this game bar original hardware, right? Because FPGA simulation, to me, I have more fun than when I play something on software emulation. Now software emulation has its place, but guys, I just love FPGA gaming. That's what I talk about on this channel. That is what I play, and it makes me feel like a kid again. And another thing that I noticed from emulation, which is weird because I can't remember the arcade version so much, it was such a long time ago, and this is one of my top games on emulation. The sound sounds very, very different. Now it's not a criticism of the sound, it sounds good, but the frequencies and how all the levels are set, it sounds different. I honestly can't tell you because it's been so long since I've actually gone to an arcade machine and played it, so I can't actually tell you which one is more correct. Now I also want to point out that everything you're seeing here is not actually reflective of the final product, right? This is an alpha build, you know, so like I said, I'm honored to be able to try this stuff out and bring you these videos. So Shadow Dancer, talk a little bit about the game for anyone that's unaware about it. It was released in 1989. It's on the Sega System 18. It was the first game, as far as I remember and understand, to be released for Sega System 18, and it was received well at the time. Everyone I knew liked it in the arcade. Who doesn't like ninjas, guys, right? We all love ninjas. You had a ninja, you had a dog or a wolf, right? There was always an argument. Was it a dog? Was it a wolf? And when it turned, when your wolf took a hit, there was always an argument. Did he turn into a little puppy or did he turn into a cat? Let me know down below what you guys think about it. I always thought wolf and then he turned into a dog, but some people might say dog and a cat when he got attacked, but that's kind of up to you. Now this was released, I remember playing like an Amiga version of it that wasn't that good. Now there's a Mega Drive version of the game, and a Mega Drive version of the game is good. Many people prefer it to the arcade version. I prefer the arcade version because that's the version that I played. I do like the Mega Drive version. I think the Mega Drive version is cool, but the arcade version will always be the main one for me. And Sega System 18, right, there's a few games on here. And it's not just this game that Jotego has added to the Alpha Group. The other game that he's added is a game called Bloxeed, is that how you say it? Bloxeed, like Bloxeed. I don't know how you actually pronounce it. It's not something I played in the arcade. It's a game that I like because, you know what, I like Tetris. It's Tetris with a twist, right? It's got some funny stuff in there. There's like a bomb that comes down, blows up some blocks. The funniest thing that I found was there was actually a bird that was pooping out a single block that was coming down. That was actually very, very funny. Now, I didn't play this game. I had to actually run an errand and I was strapped for time. So I ran it in a tracked mode and I just captured some footage so you can see it running on a MiSTer. No doubt more games will come to the Sega System 18 from Jotego as FPGA cores, something we can definitely look forward to. I know you guys can look forward to a beta, and if you're not a Patreon supporter, then maybe down the line you can enjoy this once it is a public release. I always shill Jotego, right? Because not because I have any financial involvement or anything. I'm just a big fan. I love the work he does. He's bringing favorite cores of mine. So if you do want to fund FPGA core development, well, you can do so and you can get early access to beta. So if you're like me and you are a lover of Shadow Dancer, then you know what? Why not sign up, get access to betas, test out cores, and know that you're supporting FPGA core development. Now, I know it's not for everybody, guys, and it's strictly optional, but the option is there for you if that's something you want. And right, before we wrap it up, so yeah, we've got Shadow Dancer in this state, and it plays amazingly. Guys, when I'm off work, I'm telling you, one of my live streams is going to be playing this as a live stream. If it's released as a beta by then, cool. If not, I'm going to play this version. So we got Shadow Dancer, we got Bloxeed, and the other games that we can expect on this system, if we go to one of my favorite sites, System 16, big shout out to the people that run it. You are awesome. So the heavy hitters on here, right? For me, Alien Storm. Absolutely love that game, and that's a game I played on a Mega Drive more than I did in the arcade. I played it in the arcade. I mean, I only ever picked the robot because his special, he blows himself up, drops the head down, then he runs back in and grabs the head and puts it back on. Then we got Bloxeed, which we had a look at in this video as well, like a Tetris-y type of game, and you can play 2 players on it, so that's interesting. We got Clutch Hitter, which is a baseball game. DD Crew, okay, this is a beat 'em up. I haven't really played too much of it, but it is something I will like to get into and try out once it's released, right? Beat 'em ups are fun. Games I like playing with my kids. Hopefully it's not rude or anything. If it is, please let me know, because I won't play Vendetta with my kids, but I'm happy playing Cadillac and Dinosaurs and, say, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Right, then the next game we've got is Desert Breaker, right, which looks good, like a run and gun, you know, commando type of game. Looks good again. Don't really know much about this game, right? Then we've got Hammering Away. Again, you can see it down there. Looks like a vertical shmup, unless, yeah, it looks like a vertical shmup. Right, there's some good games on here. We've got Laser Ghost, which as far as I know is a light gun game, so that's interesting because I don't think Jotego has done a light gun game before, so maybe this is one that will come out. And then we got a little bit of some Michael Jackson for your folk, man. And that's a good game, guys. And look, that scene there is out of Smooth Criminal, man. It just looks good, right? Shadow Dancer, the game I'm definitely most excited about, hyped about, and enjoying it, as you know, enjoying it, even putting it together for this video, right? It's a lot of fun. I just haven't got a lot of time. When I get a bit more time, I am going to play this, even in the state it is now. It's amazing. And then the final game, Where's Wally, right? I know, yeah, in the UK, no, we call it Where's Wally here in the UK, and I think it's called Where's Waldo in the States. And guys, it is kind of that. It's a weird game. It's a game I would never ever put money in the arcade. I did try it out on emulation when I was checking out Sega System 18, and yeah, that's kind of it. So guys, to wrap up, the Sega System 18 core by Jotego, or as he calls it, the JT S18 or SS18 core, I think it's called. Anyway, the Jotego Sega System 18 core. It's coming along nicely. It's coming along fast. Amazing. Like, absolutely hyped about this. Happy to bring you guys this footage. So that's really it, guys. Like I said, consider joining Jotego's Patreon if you want to get involved and you want early access. If not, then all good. Wait for the public release. Be awesome to one another, guys. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.